Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Detroit Red Wings franchise mode here in NHL 21. So in last episode, we had round 1 against the Philadelphia Flyers, and we managed to actually defeat them in 7 games, which was kind of an upset because they had like 49 wins during the regular season. But we managed to win the series in 7 games, and now we're up here against the Tampa Bay Lightning in the second round. Now, both of us were in the same division, and we both had really weird records. As you can see, they finished 40-36 and 6, while we finished 40-32 and 10. So this should be a pretty even matchup to an extent. I don't really know how they finished during the season in terms of goals for and stuff, but their lineup looks pretty good to an extent too. They do have a bit weak of wingers on their second line and stuff like that, but his top line has Braden Point and Mikko Rantanen, which is pretty good. And then they also have some good defensive pieces like Sergachev, Neil Pionk. And goaltending wise, they have like veterans like Thatcher Demko, who usually assimilate pretty well, I'm pretty sure, yeah. He's assimilating, so they swept the first round apparently, which is crazy. But yeah, we should have a chance to beat them, I think, since we beat the Flyers. But it should be a pretty intriguing second round, considering this is our first time in the second round, actually. So, anyways, let's get into game 1 of round 2. We got home ice advantage. Let's see if we can use it to our advantage and get to that conference finals. That would be a pretty amazing feat if we could get to the conference finals. So here we go. Game 1 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's get it done. First period, scoreless, okay. So Rohan House near the end of last series, against the Flyers, he started to like pick it up in terms of playing good goal, like allowing goal wise. Like he's been improving a lot in terms of save percentage. So maybe he's gonna continue that this series, and maybe we're gonna get back to being a good defensive team like what we were in the regular season. But it is scoreless after one. Shots are 14-11 in favor of Tampa Bay. Second period, not good. 2-0 them. I don't like that. We are being outshot 29-25, but Hugo Haas scores and Braden Point scores. We're down by 2 goals. Don't like that at all. Can we get some goals coming in the third, or at least a goal for maybe to give us some life going into next game? I don't know. Come on, boys. I don't want to get shut out in game 1. Come on. Who wants to score? Svechnikov, Foodie, Wall maybe even. Nice penalty kill there, but it looks like we are going to drop game 1 by a final score of 2-0. We were outshot 44-36. A good game from Thatcher Demko, and we do not get anything going in that game. Like, we had the chances, just this team could not get it done. It was another strong game, actually, from Rohan House. He actually faced a lot of shots, so I'm liking that Rohan House is improving. We just need our offense to get going a bit. Let me check their goaltending. Yeah, Thatcher Demko is really good. 3 stars in that game: Demko, House, and Point. Okay, so we lose game 1. Not the end of the world. Hopefully we can bounce back, because that was a home loss. So we're going to have to win at least one of their games on the road if we can. But yeah, Tampa Bay's 5-0 in the playoffs, so they are a very good team, it seems like, in terms of how they're simulating. Let's get into game 2, and if we lose this game, maybe I'll make some line changes. But let's see if we can get that offense going a bit, because it was good in the first round, which was kind of surprising. First period of game 2, and it's scoreless again. Man, we have not scored in 5 straight periods now. Now we're playing like ourselves during the regular season, where we did not score a lot, and we were one of the worst offensive teams. It's not good. Shots are 11-9 in favor of us, which is good, but we still have not solved Thatcher Demko 5 periods in. Or wait, not 5 periods in, 4 periods in. Second period, and oh my god, it's the exact same thing as last game. What the heck is this? Dunn and Likachev score. We're down 2-0 again after 2. So we don't score in now 5 straight periods. And we're out shooting them 23-20. We just can't find any way to beat Thatcher Demko right now. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some changes, I think, because yeah, we're playing good defensive hockey and not allowing a lot of goals against, but we aren't scoring at all. I need to make some changes to our offense for sure. Third period underway. Can we come back from this 2-0 deficit? Or are we going to get shut out in back-to-back games to start the second round? I'm guessing it's lucky that we're even in the second round, but we're killing off a lot of penalties here, which is a good sign, but And it's another good game for Rohan House, but this offense is nowhere to be found, as they do not score in 6 straight periods and are down 2-0 in the series. And we're heading now to Tampa Bay, which means we're going to have to win 2 road games to even come back with a chance, potentially. 3 stars in that game, the exact same as last game. Demko, House, and then Vince Dunn gets 3rd star. I'm liking that Rohan House is playing a lot better, but this team is just not picking it up offensively. We're going to make some line changes to our forward group. Tampa's, I think, lucky to actually be 6-0 in the playoffs with their record from the regular season. They're probably the cheese team that's going to go on and win a Stanley Cup, I could feel like, if we aren't able to get past them. What do we want to do? I think I'll put Guerin back to that top line, move Landeskog back down. Just trying to see what our best option is. I could move Perrin down to the 4th line. Yeah, you know what? I'll try and move Perrin down to the 4th line, and then... But Dingman's not much of a better fit, actually, there. We'll try it anyways, might as well. And then our offense needs to start going a bit. We'll try that for a change. And yeah, Rohan House is playing really good this year. Like, he struggled at the beginning of the playoffs, but he's been improving a lot. Like, this guy is a really good player. Guerin's not a really good fit, actually, for this top line. I don't like that. I could move Guerin down to the... I'm going to move Guerin down to the 3rd line. He's been one of our best players, but you never know. Some stuff like this could shape up the team to being better. Like, that way our top 6 has more chemistry. But I might move Guerin back up at some point, but... Because he's on the 1st line power play, he should be fine. Okay. So, let's get into game number 3. We need to win both these games in Tampa, or else we're going to be down like 3-1 or 3-0 at the end of this game. So, or not at the end of this game, at the end of this road trip. We could even be swept at the end of this road trip. These first two games on the road. Let's see if we could win a game. We've been playing great defensively. You just need that offense to get going because it's been quiet for 6 straight periods. First period, there we go. We finally score 1 goal in 7 periods, and it's a guy that doesn't really score much. He scored a lot during his rookie season, but he's been falling off. Harvey Jenner opens the scoring. Shots are 13-8 in favor of us. We only have 1 goal, though, in 7 periods. I don't like that. Can we please get more offense here in the second period? Hey, there we go. 2-0. Marcos Biggs. 2-0 after 2. Now we're playing like they were. Now we're trying to shut them out. If, if House gets a shutout in this game, he's literally only allowed 4 goals in 3 games. Which is really impressive. Like, I feel like this guy's going to get a lot of statistical growth this offseason. But at least we have him already signed for, like, a long-term contract. Okay, we're up 2-0. Let's lock this down in the 3rd, please. Hey, there's another goal from Harvey Jenner. Okay. I like that Jenner's getting going. Because, like I said, he struggled a bit during the not rookie season, but his 2nd season. We're up 3-0. Locking this down. There's a goal from Likachev to break Howe's shutout, but that's okay. And, oh no, Likachev scores again, and it's 3-2. And we're going to still hold them off, which is good. But, my God, Likachev coming back with 2 late goals. But still 30 saves from House. House had a pretty good game, except for right near that end. So Jenner from Biggs and Matthews, Biggs from Landeskog and Foodie, and Jenner from Guerin and Wall. So it looks like Guerin might have helped out Jenner a bit on that 3rd line. Yeah, Rohan House has been a star in every single game so far of this 2nd round, so I am really impressed with him. I didn't even think he was going to be this good of a playoff goalie if he played really good during the regular season. Like, he started his playoffs off really bad, like with that 5-2 loss and stuff like that in a 5-4 game. He was not playing good, but since this game right here, like the last 5 games, he's picked it up a lot. Okay, let's get into game number 4. Let's see if we could tie this series up headed home. That would be awesome if we could. And let's see if House could continue playing good. First period, 2-0 us. Okay, this is good. We're getting our offense finally going. We only had 6 shots in that opening period, but we're up by 2 goals. Dingman scores and Landeskog scores. I think that's Dingman's first ever playoff goal, if I'm not mistaken. And then Landeskog gets on the board. Shots are 16-6 in favor of them. Can we do anything else in this second? No, we can't. We allow 2 power play goals in the second period, and it's a 2-2 game. Not good. We're being outshot 31-13. Once again, Rohan House keeping this team in the game. Can we get our offense going in the third again? We need to get more shots on goal if we want to win this game. Rohan House has been a beast in games, but we need to get our offense going. It was a struggle for us during the regular season, and it's been a struggle a bit like these last few games in the playoffs. Penalty kill. Nicely done. Final few minutes of game. Oh, I was going to say game 4. Okay, thank you, Dingman. Oh, Howard made it 3-2, but a late goal from Dingman makes it a 3-3 game. We're being outshot 37-24, but Dingman's got 2 playoff goals, which is really awesome. Maybe he is actually better for that third line. Can we win in OT and get this series tied up, please, boys? Who wants to score for us? Power play? Oh, are you kidding me? Rantanen scores for them, and we're going to lose 4-3. That was Howe's worst game, probably, but he did face 41 shots, and the team didn't get a lot of chances. But, man, we're down 3-1 in the series. That's not good. We lose next game, we are eliminated. Dingman from Jenner, Landeskog from Valeno and Matthews, Dingman from Wall and Jenner. So it looks like since playing Dingman and Garon with Jenner on that third line, that third line's been producing well, which is good. But Svechnikov's been really quiet in the last few games. So Dingman with 2 goals gets actually first star of the game. Nice. But Rohan House had an okay game. Not great because he allowed 4 goals, but he still had a .902 save percentage. And he kept us in that game too at some points. But that sucks. We are on the brink of elimination. I don't think I'm going to make any line changes. Maybe I will. I don't know. Tampa's 7-1 in the playoffs, and Svechnikov has no points in this series, which is very not good. Let's go back to Garon to the top line, but I think then that third line's not going to score as much, but you never know. And I think we'll go to Biggs and Stewart and go back to Wall and Savonin. But yeah, Rohan House has been pretty good with that save percentage. But now we got to win 3 straight games in the playoffs. This is going to be really tough to do, but it's against a team that we might be able to beat in 3 games. So let's see if we can fight off elimination in this game, and then if we can, maybe we can next game, and so on. So here we go, real-time simulation since we are on the brink of elimination. Can we get some more offense going and play good defensively? Penalty kill. Nicely done. Power play. We don't score on it, but it's been a pretty even first period so far. Power play again. Come on, Svechnikov, you got to wake up, man. We need you to get going if we want to win this playoff series, and they're going to score first. And it's their OT hero from last game, Mikko Rantanen. Shots are 12-12, but we're down by 1 goal. Can we bounce back in the second? It's a good opening period for defense, but there we go. Landeskog scores. Okay, 1-1 game. Come on, boys. Who wants to score? Penalty kill. Nicely done. Stop taking penalties, though, because we're taking a lot of penalties in this playoffs, it looks like. Penalty kill again. Stop taking penalties, please. And we're going to have a 1-1 game going into the third period of a potential elimination game. Shots are 26-23 in favor of them, but once again, it's been a really good defensive series, it seems like, for the most part. There's been some offensive games, but not very much. Can we have a good third period here and stay alive, please? Come on, Dingman or Svechnikov is going to score. There you go. That's what I needed. Svechnikov to score. He hadn't scored in a while, and then Landeskog scores right after, 7 seconds after him. And we got a 3-1 lead. Looks like we're going to fight off elimination another day, which is good. There's a goal from Biggs to give it a 4-1 game. And it's another really good game from Rohan House. And we're going to win 4-1 and stay off elimination. 37-33, there are shots in favor of us as well. So Landeskog from Valeno and Biggs, Svechnikov from Landeskog, Landeskog from Svechnikov. These guys assisted on each other's goals 7 seconds after the fact. And Biggs from Perrin and Stewart. Nice. 3 stars, Landeskog, House, and Svechnikov. Rohan House has been a star in every single game except for last game. And Philippe Garon has been injured with a concussion. Oh no. Oh, that is a huge loss. That is one of our best players, and he's out till June the 6th, which means he's probably out the entire playoffs. That is a huge loss to the team, but we do still have good chemistry, but still, I'm not liking that. What am I going to do with these lines? What do I want to do with these lines? What do I want to do? There you go, and we will throw in Fialbi, maybe? Yeah, we'll throw in Fialbi, I guess. Oh, man, that sucks. That is a big loss. A big loss. Like, now we're probably not going to have much of a chance. I don't want to put in Chisholm, what the heck. Let's just throw it at anybody because it doesn't really matter. There you go. But, yeah, that's a huge loss to the team. We look a lot weaker on these this left side now without him there. We're going to have to win the series and these playoffs for Guerin, if possible. But here we go, game number 6, looking to tie the series up, and if we tie the series up, then we are going to be forcing a game 7 situation. Let's see if we could do so without Guerin, because it sucks that we lost him to a concussion. Come on, boys, got to play good defensively again, and got to get that offense going a bit. Real-time simulation. And they're going to open the scoring again, Bjorkstrand. Usually when you open the scoring, it's not the greatest thing, but you never know. Penalty kill. It's a long penalty kill, and we managed to kill it off. I'm liking our penalty kill in this playoff so far. It seems to be doing its job. Come on, boys. We need to tie it up, and Braden Point makes it 2-0. Not good. We might be getting eliminated in 6 games here in the second round. Shots are 14-6 in favor of them. Come on, guys. You got to get a lot more chances than 6 shots in the opening period. We got definitely outplayed. Let's see if we could bounce back in the second period. We need our top guns to get going. Svechnikov, maybe. Jace Howerluck scores 3-0. Not good. I think we're going to be eliminated here. Unless we could pull off a comeback. Which, I mean, we have done it in the past, I think. But, damn, Sorelli makes it 4-0. Our team just did not show up for this game. They heard that Guerin got injured, and they're like, they couldn't do anything for him. We're down 4-1 now, okay? Maybe we have something going for us with that late goal from Svechnikov, but I doubt it. Shots are 25-17, so it looks like we picked it up a bit near the end of the period, but we're still down by 3 goals in this Game 6 situation. Can we fight off elimination and win somehow in this third? Probably not. Okay, Fitzpatrick makes it 4-2. His sim engine might have turned the tides. Fitzpatrick makes it a 2-goal game. Or are we just going to be quiet the rest of the period now? Come on, boys. We need 2 goals. Oh, yep, we're going to be eliminated. Our team's quiet for the rest of the period after an early goal. Yep, we're going to lose 4-2 and lose in Game 6 in the second round. So, Tampa Bay luckily getting to the conference finals with their record. I don't even know how. But, yeah, if we would have had a better first period, we could have been in that game easily, but this team wasn't. Svechnikov from Landeskog and Foudy, and Fitzpatrick from Matthews and Veleno. But I think that loss of Guerin was a huge loss for the team in terms of offensive production. And it just wasn't a great game from Rohan House either. Yeah, Rohan House had a struggling game. If he would have had a good game, maybe we could have won that. But that sucks. We're going to lose in the second round. Let's take a look still at our player stats for the playoffs. Also, how's the AHL team doing? They're on to the conference finals again. They might be going for their 3rd straight Calder Cup. We actually might sim to the awards in this episode. Maybe? Yeah, we'll probably sim to the awards in this. Just because I'm kind of curious if the AHL team is going to finish with another Calder Cup. Because if they win 3 straight Calder Cups, that would be pretty amazing. But player stats for the playoffs. So Svechnikov, well, actually, we'll start with Veleno. 9 points in 13 games. Foudy, 6 points. Matthews, 6 points. Perrin, 2 points. Perrin's not that great offensively, but he's still probably winning faceoffs, which is what he was brought in for. Yeah, 57% on the draw. And then left wing-wise, Landeskog had 12 points. He's probably going to retire. If not, I don't know if he's going to come back. He was more just of a rental piece in the way to free up some cap space. Guerin, 8 points in 12 games before his injury. Fitzpatrick, 5 points. Petrovic, 2 points. Fialbi had no points in 1 game. And then right wing-wise, Svechnikov, 12 points in 13 games. Jenner, 4 points. And Dingman, 3 points. And Jenner, 2 points. Defensively, Wall 7 points, Biggs 5 points, Stewart 2 points, Larson 2 points, Lacerte 1 point, and Savonin nothing. Savonin was a -8. That is kind of iffy, but he is on the penalty kill, I think, or maybe not on the penalty kill. I don't know. Goaltending wise, Rohan House was really good with a .920 save percentage and 2.81, and Nguyen barely played. Okay, so let's sim to the awards so we can find out if our AHL team could potentially win its third straight Calder Cup. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but you never know. 3 straight Calder Cups. I don't think any team's ever done that in the AHL. Let's sim to here. And let's just go continue. Come on, AHL team. You got this. I don't know if they're going. Oh, they did just head to the Calder Cup finals again. What the heck is going with our AHL team? Will our AHL team win is the question. No, they won't. Our AHL team looks like they lost in the finals to the Utica Comets, but the New York Rangers are your Stanley Cup champions here in 2029. Let's take a look at those awards. And then I think, yeah, I'll show you guys the draft class, and that'll be it for this episode. Okay. So, awards. So, the New York Rangers win the Stanley Cup. The Islanders won the President's Trophy. That's kind of interesting. And it was Vancouver and the Rangers in the finals. So, rematch in 1994. Once again, unfortunately, Vancouver does not get it done. Scheifele wins the Art Ross and the Hart. Jones wins the James Norris. Perfetti wins the Lady Byng. Stefan Burkhoff wins the Calder, not a surprise. Lafreniere the Conn Smythe. That's kind of interesting. Vehvilainen wins the Vezina. Shesterkin wins the William M. Jennings. Kukkonen wins the Bill Masterton. Breezeball won the Jack Adams again. Wow, okay. I've never had a coach win multiple Jack Adams before. That's really weird. So Breezeball wins back-to-back Jack Adams. So, yeah, this coach is really good for us, apparently. Barkov wins the Selke. Scheifele wins the Lindsay. And Pete wins the Maurice Richard. And then in the AHL, any awards for our AHL guys? Does not look like it. But let me just check the playoff stuff. So yeah, our AHL team got swept in the finals, going for their third straight Calder Cup. That sucks. But other than that, they went through the Iowa Wild, the Manitoba Moose, and the San Jose Barracuda. Let me actually take a look at the AHL stats in the playoffs. I'm curious on who's been getting some good points. Serge Semyonov. Coley Minen's probably going to be in the NHL next season. He had a really good second season, 70 points. Pretty good. How about the goaltending situation down there? Mui was really good. Nice. Okay. So let's take a look at that draft class, and then that'll be it for this episode. We're probably not gonna have a hugely good pick. It's probably gonna be like 15th or 16th, maybe even actually no. Since we got to the second round, it's probably like closer to 20 something. But anyways, let's look at this draft class, see what there is. So we still don't know what the first overall pick looks like, but it doesn't really matter even to us. The rest of these guys are elite players, not a surprise. Since we're probably gonna be around 20 something. This Dwyer guy I had pinned because this guy looks like he's probably elite, but I don't think I would be able to move up. I could always try if you guys think it's reasonable. There's also this guy, Quinton Montoya. It looks pretty enticing. And there we go. That's pretty much that. So yeah, that's pretty much the first round and the draft class. I don't know if there's any good potential guys to pin. There probably is. This might actually be a pretty good draft for the first few rounds, based on what I'm seeing here. Any low elites? Not sure. Okay. And yeah, I'll show you guys also quickly the contract situation and our progress reports, I guess, too. So contract situation. These are who we have to re-sign in the off season. So Foodie, Landeskog, I don't know if he's gonna come back. Valeno, Wall, Stewart. So there is some pretty big names, but we should be able to get most of them back, I think. And then goalie-wise, Nguyen's going to need an extension, which is okay. And yeah, let's take a look at those progress reports, see if we got any good development. So Matthews is growing a lot. I don't know. Oh, it's natural growth, mostly. Some of it's statistical, but yeah, Matthews is growing a lot. I like that. 85 at 21. Nice. I like that a lot. Foodie is getting statistical. Yeah, statistical. Landeskog's dropping, but he also has statistical. Dingman is growing naturally. Yeah, naturally growing. It's good. Guerin is getting some statistical growth, but some natural growth in terms of his poise. Stewart is growing naturally. Good. And that's pretty much it for the NHL. Rohan House is getting a lot of statistical growth. He's listed as an 86 goaltender now. Anyways, in the system, let's see what we got here. Rafael Ouellette looks pretty good, even though he's a top 9 potential guy. 73 at 22. Getting some development there. Coley Minon's probably going to be in the NHL next season because he's growing a lot all over the place. Anybody else interesting? Medium elite Byers growing a lot. He might be an AHL goalie next season or maybe a depth goaltender still. Dunham, our top 6 forward prospect, is growing. Tucker's growing as well. 72 at 19. Not too bad. But yeah, it looks like we're getting some good development in terms of our system. Sedin didn't develop at all, which is really scary because he was our pick that we traded up to get. And then there's our goaltending situation. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Detroit Red Wings franchise mode. So it sucks that we got eliminated in the second round, but I think this team is starting to go on the right path. We just need to get our offense starting to get going for future seasons. So anyways, let me know what you guys think down below for next episode, and I'll see you guys next time.